Yeah, my name is Bipul Singha and I am from Northeast India. So I've been in Chennai for about 4 years. Before that, I worked in 15 years abroad. So Chennai, I'm liking it. Yeah, it's been.
What Chennai?
It's very hot, but I like the people. I like the people, the culture, and also the friendliness of the people. So it's been great so far. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any previous experience in the share market?
Not at all. I did have interest.
Okay.
I read some books,
Okay.
but I never practically tried anything. But now I'm really interested.
Okay. Have you attended any training sessions in share markets previously? This is your first session.
Yes, this is my first session, and I did recently in recent past, probably past 2 weeks, as my interest developed, I downloaded some apps and tried to understand because I had little bit of theoretical knowledge and trying to understand how these things work, right? So that's all I have, nothing much.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you choose Mr. Karthik Raja?
Well, I was Googling. Google is very common these days. So I had 4 top trainers listed there. I spoken to each one of them.
Okay.
So I found Karthik. Actually, I didn't speak to him, but I spoke to Meda, I guess.
Okay.
So Meda explained me, and also one thing that really interested me is that there's a one-on-one session, and 2, Meda told me that even after the sessions, you can keep in touch and still continue to have a relationship and ask for advice, right? So I'm really impressed with that.
Okay.
That's how I choose. Yeah.
Okay. How do you describe the methods of Mr. Karthik Raja?
It seems completely different because normally people put in groups and just do the academics. Here it's completely different. So I had one-to-one discussion with him. We started with family background, how I do, and also, this is the second class, but we just started getting into share market. But before that, there is so many other dependencies, environmental issues, macroeconomics and microeconomics. You need to get into the surface of all those and understand, right? So that really helps. So now we got into share market. So those background that we discussed, that really helped.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you compare this training, whether this is subject oriented or it is useful for your futures also, future life, in your personal life?
Well, I think it's both.
Both.
Subject wise, definitely I need to build the base of the understanding of the subject, right? Stock market and all the related stuff, right? But definitely I'm getting into this, looking into my future plans. So these are the skills that I don't think I'll ever forget because I'm really planning to put into practice, right?
Okay.
And also the way it's been taught is very practical. So that's gonna really align to my future area. So I kept taking notes and always refer back.
So you feel it will be very useful for your future?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Any suggestions for Mr. Karthik Raja?
Really, he's brilliant.
No, whether it is positive or negative, whatever it is, because that suggestion may help him for next steps.
Well, I think I need to because so far he's been doing great.
Okay.
He's friendly. He's we have been talking like brothers, right? So it's really very interactive, and the way he explains, we get giving the examples. It's all on the spot. So maybe in few more classes, when you take another video, probably I would have some feedback for him.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So share your experience for the freshers who will enter. Means actually you are also a fresher in the share market field. But how do you feel before attending the training session and after attending this? Whether 2 or 3 sessions is okay. How do you feel the difference? Now you have any confidence about this field? And And before
Pretty
attending,
much. So I do study a bit. So theoretically, I studied a bit, but now just give me a second.